Last night out back when it was cold, hands over the fire. It warmed my hands and warmed my heart. It warmed me more to see you there. The smoke from last night's fire still lingers on my clothes. It warms my hands and warmed my heart. Warmed me more to see you there. It's never quite the same when I'm calling out your name. I want you back again. I want you back again. All the things that hold me back in the past. When I'm calling out your name, when I'm calling out your name, when I'm calling out your name. The strings that kept us together, falling back, they're not tethered. I still have the art you made in my family's home. A year from that day, I still see your face hiding in the background, a ghost that's always hanging round. It's never quite the same when I'm calling out your name. I want you back again. I want you back again. All the things that hold me back in the past. When I'm calling out your name, when I'm calling out your name, when I'm calling out your name. When the sun sets over the east coast, then I know it's too close for comfort. When the sun sets over the east coast, then I know it's too close for comfort. It's never quite the same when I'm calling out your name. I want you back again. I want you. All the things that hold me back in the past. When I'm calling out your name, when I'm calling out your name. It's never quite the same when I'm calling out your name. I want you back again. I want you back again. All the things that hold me back in the past. When I'm calling out your name, when I'm calling out your name, when I'm calling out your name.
Take her to town, you feel down again. Walking around, you can't hear a sound. Take her home, you're alone again. Communication's dead, go to bed. You used to wonder why she left. Are you still holding your breath? And no, she wasn't dead. She heard every word that wasn't said. Oh, oh. Why can you only tell her that you love her now she's gone? Why can you only tell her that you love her now she's gone? Why can you only tell her that you love her now she's gone? your breath. And no, she wasn't deaf. She heard every word that wasn't said. Oh, oh, why can you only tell her that you love her now she's gone? Why can you only tell her that you love her now she's gone? Why can you only tell her that you love her now she's gone? Why can you only tell her that you love her now she's gone?
Feelings can be futile, but I'm burning blue. Everything is loud at night, I can't sleep over you. The aftertaste of you, lights in the room, dancing flames in the fire, ashes in the morning. I just wanna wear your sweater, I just wanna look you in the eye.
said, fall into ribbons of reeds in the sand, with the
waves wash clear my mind, surrender my burdens to ocean's tides. We'll be citizens, we said, weaving our bodies into beds of sand. Open my hands to a weight of gold, too much to hold, too much to hold. Mold our frames in the rock face, leave our mark so we can stay till tides wear us out and we lose shape. I saw the sun, his eyes gleam bright, too much to take in from beauty in his sight. One day's just the same, waves lap round trying to free my mind. Falling for the light, molding to this cliffside, falling to the sea. Oh, I'll be here always. Falling for the light, molding to this place I
Life, my life, rolls down your cheek. Life, my life, rolls down your cheek. It's the end of 7 years trading bars. Winter roads again. War, love and war, burn wild in your eyes.
there goes my phone. I'm out late dancing, baby, what you want? She looking for a man with his chest out. Plus I got the ponytail, I'm the best out. Hey now, watch how I move quickly. I know you saw that. I know we talk a lot, but mommy, he ain't all that. Groovy, baby, jeans that can soothe me, baby. I know I talk a lot, but can you let me prove it, baby? Her reply was a simple no, left me on the patio with half a boner and a dinner roll. Is you that girl that I see round? If so, baby, I'll see you round. Next 6 months, strictly payphones and cigarettes. Pocket full of loose change, cause I ain't got a check yet. Best believe when that shit clears, hand-fed grapes and sun, oh yeah, I keep it groovy, baby. I love my baby, yup, I love my chick. I love my baby, yup, I love my chick. I dipped out the back all leather. I feel best in Spanish weather. I do. Proof is in the pudding. There ain't no Badu for me. Simple few for me. So I pull over to the side of the road. I said, baby, do you know what I'm stopping you for? She said, my good son, tell me what you wishing. Rome wasn't built in a day. You get the vision if cosmos crashing, Cupid falls, loopholes open, baby, I'm all yours. Hit Magic City, I can walk through walls. On some Chris Angel float across the room when I walk. Damn, hold up. Butter, baby, not butter bean. When I think about it, everyone should love me. The Big Lebowski, full-blooded, gold pedigree, juice-blooded.
Ben and Charlie carried me halfway across the creek on a door, and I threw rocks at the German planes when they had to leave me lying in the street. And I spent 4 weeks in an Egyptian hospital, couldn't sleep for the desert heat and the morphine dreams. But I fought my way home to the South Taranaki working man's club, laughing and drinking 1,000 miles of hell. When I was 19, my brother and I walked the tide as far as we could north. And I wished I'd been driving spikes on the day I lost my leg on the beach in Crete, fighting some other man's war. But I fought my way home to the South Taranaki working man's club, laughing and drinking 1,000 miles from hell. And I'd write to my darling of the things we'd have when I was home. Now I've got 2 boys, my picture on the bowling club wall. that ain't half bad for a South Taranaki. But I fought my way home to the South Taranaki, working man's camp, laughing and drinking 1,000 miles from the South Taranaki. it's okay. And I know you wanna take her on a date. Only somewhere where they can't hear her name. The boys are back and they haven't got a clue. And they're really away. The boys are back again. Is your head hair? Have you ever even said her name in the same sentence as I love you, babe? Did you mean it? But why not tell her when you can instead of acting like a prick when all you wanna say is all the way? And buckets with the boys never failed this good, and funnels with the boys never failed this good. The boys are back and they haven't got a clue, and they're really been away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome along to another week of the Believe It or Not live quiz. It's very exciting to be here with you all. I got so caught up in the song, I missed the countdown going down to 0, but we're in it. We're in it to win it. We're here. We're ready to go. Dre, how you doing, bud?
Not bad, man. Was it your own song you got stuck on, or?
Nah, it was a song called "I'm Easy" by a friend of mine that goes by the name of Merc. And dang, it's a good song.
That would have been a new level of narcissism, even for us.
Yeah. Jono, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Good to be here.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I've been better, but I'm not too bad. 180 people in the chat. Thank you. In the chat and watching. Thank you very much for coming out.
Yeah, see, people are already saying smash the like button.
They know what they're doing.
Doing our job for us. You know the drill by now. Smash the like button. Stuff like that. As you can see, tonight's topics, we've got colours, which we were talking about before, John. I don't know if we've had colours in this quiz or not yet.
Yeah, I think this is the first time. It's a round that we do fairly often in the quiz, probably every couple of months, but it's one of those interchangeable by George sort of rounds.
Yeah.
It's a good selection this week. Quite happy with it.
I think colours is great. It's a novelty that I think works quite well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those where you just have to remember the name of the round the whole way through, and you'll be fine. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. So, colours, entertainment, which is like, I don't quite understand how entertainment deals. I guess it's like TV and movies with music as well, right?
It's like a combination of all three.
Cool. Anything entertaining. Potluck, which is based off of this selection of rounds, basically going to be like half geography, and then art and literature. I think it's pretty good.
I'm hoping for some sport in the potluck, or maybe a sports list. I guess we had a sports list last week, so
yeah, I can tell you there's not a lot of sports going on in this one.
Okay, many will rejoice, so that's fine.
Yeah. We tend to. I know that you guys are all about it, but we really don't get a lot of sports in this quiz because there's like maybe a quarter of our chat who actually like it, and the rest are not that into it.
But it could be the 180 people not chatting that love sport, just not saying anything. So.
True. If you love sport in your quiz, let us know. Anyway, basic ground rules. You should know them by now, but if you don't be posting answers in the chat or anything like that, spoiling things for people because people are competing. And don't be saying anything rude or awful in the chat to other people because other people are here to have a good time and not get insulted and stuff like that. Other than what we playfully do when we make fun of Maximus.
Yeah,
anyway, anything else? I think that's about it, eh?
Yeah.
To get the BION fans, apparently in hospital. I didn't know that, but if that's serious, then get well, buddy.
Yeah, wishing you all the best to BION fans. Whatever you're in hospital for, unless it's like the birth of a child, and then congratulations. But if assuming it's something not as happy, sending all our best to you from BION. Anyway, let's crack in. You got a lot of less sport, more games, less sport. I love not having sport in the quiz. Everything. So I think, yeah. Anyway,
they've spoken. The game's a funny one to rate as always as well because you can put Donkey Kong and Mario, but beyond that, I don't know, no one knows anything. We tried it with Sean Wallace. We did Crash Bandicoot. He didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right. Colors. Question number 1. These two actors starred together in a 1948 film with what color in its title?
Start.
Oh, Christy Whalen says, I love sport. Heart, soccer ball, rugby ball, tennis racket, cricket bat, golf hole, volleyball, basketball emojis. So
love the excitement from
that's
Christy Whalen.
All sports.
That's all of them.
That's all the sports that exist. I think
it's the Lonely Island song right there.
I think it legit could be all of the sport emojis though. All right, moving on. Question number 2. We're going to keep things swift tonight. What color clothing is favored by Black Power gang members in addition to black? Jeffrey Nauer says sport over food and drink any day. Would you? What? How do you guys feel? I quite like food and drink questions.
Yeah, food and drink people tend to enjoy. Goes over well.
We got a lot of requests for more video games and board game questions in the quiz, Jono. I reckon you
Board
could.
games would be great. I like the idea of board games with that.
I think in 2020 you could honestly get away with doing an entire just games round. Because sometimes we do sporting games and sometimes we just do sports. But have we ever done just games?
Never. In the 20-year history of the quiz,
All right.
never.
Well, keep your eyes out on the quiz from now, people. You might be seeing a just games round, and it's going to be called Just Games.
We'll get a lot of angry mail about it.
Yeah.
But at least the 10 people in the chat are like,
All right. Question number 3. What color is my tie?
What a risque photo. My God.
it really is.
I mean, I think there's a famous episode where he rips his pants, right? I imagine it was like the first photo they could find where you can't see his tie.
Really having to think about it as well.
Well, think hard, man.
Yeah, I am.
All right, question number 4. This is the Theo, also known by what other name? We got some nice babbling brook sounds for you. Oh, this is nice. Just watching like a little
We've
nature.
got a good
shoot.
run. We've got a good run going on these birds. I'm liking it.
We love our native birds.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move on from that one because, you know. But question number 5: what color is the missing letter? Dre, our friend from Mexico's back. Hello.
Hey, Memo, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while.
By the way, is somebody in the chat, is she named after Bruce Willis's daughter in Last Boy Scout? That's remarkable if so. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Darian, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. All power. That's a good name.
Great name.
All right.
Great movie.
She says, "Yes, I am," with the 2 exclamation points.
Be excited too. Again, a terrific Bruce Willis film.
Mm-hmm. We actually have somebody posting answers in the chat as well. Aliu, please don't, otherwise we will give you a kick. Question number 6. What is the name of this sea, so named from the color of the water surface caused by the particles from Gobi Desert sandstorms?
Hudson Hawkins. It's quite good. Oh, that's nice for Raven Books to look out for Aliu. You don't want to get
Just, no, Aliu, you'll get banned.
You'll get banned. Don't.
No, don't, you'll get banned.
Trauma Center starring Bruce Willis. Haven't seen it. Like that's a recent Netflix Willis film, or
It's just not a good Bruce Willis film.
yeah.
All right. Question number 7. Moving on. What color is the Italian sauce salsa verde? I love this clue photo. It gives you nothing.
What a stereotype. Just a walking stereotype.
It's like the Simpsons Italian chef.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's literally just nothing. Doesn't contribute anything to the question. It's just like the most generic Italian chef. Oh, that's funny. Scott Jones says hi from Tauranga. Hi, Scott. We've got another person posting answers in the chat, Dre, if you'd like to get rid of Wisite. And looking like we've got somebody here from Japan. Maybe. Could be wrong on that, but I think so. Anyway. Question number 8. Little Brown What is one of the most well-known orchestrations of the American big band era? Yeah, Dre, chat's gone a bit wild tonight, man. We might need to get on top of it.
It's a funny one, eh?
Rule breakers left and right. It's unbelievable.
Right, so we're not going to hear this track?
No, obviously not. I'd love to. I really would.
I recognize who it is, but
Would this still be copyrighted? Surely not.
I mean, I could try just playing it, and we could see how it goes. Do you want me to play it?
It's a fine little ditty, but probably not worth risking, no.
I can do it. Do you want it?
Nah, we're all right.
All right, we'll leave it. All right. Question number 9. What village in the south of Scotland is famous for runaway weddings?
In sickness and in health. And forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live. The rings, please.
Oh God! No! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Oh my God.
Man, what a YouTube classic.
It's a classic fails clip there, part of many failed compilations.
I feel like, did it come out that was staged or something? It feels...
It looks and feels it, yeah.
It feels really staged, eh?
Yeah, there's something not quite right about that.
I don't know. It's like they seem kind of like stunt doubles or something. It's a bit weird.
It's nice of the chat as well to not want us to get in trouble. I think partly they don't want to have to find the link again, but still, there's something there. Garrett Hawkins enjoying it, probably the booze. I have broken my streak. I'm not drinking tonight. I've drank every other quiz, but this one, no. A little bit under the weather. So just the Diet Cokes tonight.
Just the old DCs.
Just the DCs.
All right, and question number 10. Which color can make bees aggressive? Blue, white, or yellow? Man, that's a cute bee.
They look so fuzzy.
They really do.
Like if they were mammals, we wouldn't be afraid of them.
Yeah, it's literally, well, and if they didn't have like stingy bits. But yeah. BION fans asks, is a sober Jono better than a drinking Jono at quiz?
No. I'm decidedly under the weather. I won't be as good as normal.
All right. And for those of you still looking for the ponderous puzzle, which is everybody, here's your first clue. Who am I? My middle name is Frederick, and my face is known around the world. I am the middle of 3 children. In a 2005 interview, I stated that I was an agnostic, saying it never really occurred to me to believe in God. In 2005, I received an Order of Merit, and I once narrated the children's story Peter and the Wolf.
Garrett Hawkins, we reveal the answers coming up next. So you're playing along at home, and then you'll see the answers.
Yeah, so everyone's competing at home. The idea is to write down your scores, and then we'll go through the answers in the next round. If you write them in the chat, other people can't compete because they essentially can change their answer in theory. All right, and I'm going to wait for some answers. I've already got some from Jono.
Feel okay about it.
Look at that. Garrett Hawkins, fair, gotcha. Great, thanks.
Yeah, Garrett Hawkins, okay.
Appreciate your understanding, man.
I'm just waiting for Garrett Hawkins to start getting all surly and angry.
Nah, he's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
He's very chill. It's good. Didn't mind that round. I didn't love the big band song, but everything else was okay.
All right. All right, I got answers from both of you guys. So let's go through the answers for the people in the chat who want to see how they did. Here we go. John Wayne and Montgomery Clift starred together in a 1948 film with the color red in its title. Red River is the film.
Great Howard Hawks films. Terrific John Wayne Western. Right in his pomp.
Yeah, that's when he's killing it in 1949, right? That's like
Just
He's-
that 40s,
he's like-
50s stuff.
he's like the king of Hollywood at that point.
hmm
All right, question number 2. What color clothing is favored by Black Power gang members in addition to black? Blue is the other color.
Yep.
What color is SpongeBob SquarePants' tie? He wears a red tie. Pretty
Always
good.
lovely pictures. Always very nice.
Yeah, these two pictures just represent two very different eras of SpongeBob for me. The one on the left, I'm like, yeah, that's vintage SpongeBob, and the one on the right, I'm like, that's just very modern SpongeBob.
That might even be fan art. I don't know if that's official art or
It
not.
honestly could be. We definitely have a tendency to put really random fan art in our quizzes, and believe it or not, every once in a while something pops up that's like from DeviantArt, and I'm like, what?
It's one of our best contributors.
How did that get in
It's
there?
often when we ask a question, poor Matt like has no idea about.
Yeah.
So if it's like a video character or something, it'll just be some artwork. It's like that's not real at all.
I mean, in fairness, there's a lot of DeviantArt of Chun-Li and Street Fighter characters, so that's where he's going.
Yeah, you're not wrong. All right.
Both capital D and lowercase d on that one.
Question number 4. This is the VO, also known as the blue duck. Sorry, I nearly said green duck. Blue duck.
Green.
All right. Question number 5. What color is the missing letter? It is a green L. Green is the color.
Yeah, and that's an interesting one too, because obviously, you're not on your phone checking blah blah blah, but just being on a computer, you're going to see that. It's
Yeah,
just on your little.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's not too hard.
BION fans wants to know: is it BION quiz appropriate art? For the most part, I've definitely seen ones where I've been like, we can't put that in the quiz. Come on, what's going on? All right, question number 6. What is the name of this sea? So a name for the color of the water surface. It is the Yellow Sea.
A few options, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move on there. It's geography.
Yeah.
What do you say about it? It's not too much. What color is the Italian sauce salsa verde? It is a green sauce. A very Italian nacho chip being dipped into it there.
Authentic.
Very authentic. And then they put some cilantro in the back just to be like, yeah, to Italy. Question number 8. Little brown jug.
So I was obviously thinking little green bag, the jewel bag selection. I'm just kind of going, well, I don't know what it is, so maybe that was a reference to it, but clearly not.
It sounds like this. I'll play you like. Anyway, that's as much as you're getting. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but.
Classic.
Yeah. Question number 9. What village in the south of Scotland is famous for runaway weddings? Gretna Green is the name of the place. I can't give you a point there, Jay. I'm sorry.
It was good. It was the right color. I mean,
You did get the right color, but that's not enough.
What else did you say? Just green?
Just green. All right. And lastly, which color can make bees aggressive? Blue, white, or yellow? It is blue. Most dark colors. That's why beekeepers wear white suits.
Yeah, just kind of logic on that one. Yellow, they're around. White, exactly the beekeeper suits.
Yeah. Or people have got a discussion of cilantro yes or no in the chat.
I mean, next thing you know, it's going to be Hawaiian pizza coming in, so it's all on.
People are saying yes to coriander, no to cilantro. I don't know if that was the question, but
I'm going to say no to both. But
yeah. All right. Hey, all right. I'll give you a score update. So after that round, Jono, you actually got that ponderous puzzle straight off the bat. Good power to you, Dre. You're still looking for it. It's going to be 19-9 is the current score.
I expect him to get the ponderous pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think he will too. But I think he'll get it next one for sure. But let's move into some entertainment in the meantime. If you pressed this app on your phone, what game are you about to play?
You ever play this?
Yeah, I used to. I I think this could be the first ever of the if you pressed this app on your phone questions that we
I
like.
think it was, yeah.
I legit.
Pretty sure we had Cut the Rope first.
Oh, really?
If you remember Cut the Rope.
I do remember Cut the Rope, but this is well before my time when I started this question.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 2017 Cut the Rope, maybe. 16 even? I don't know when the game was popular anymore. But yeah, it's like Brendan selecting apps that his kids might have played. And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, what's
Well,
going on?
it came out in 2009, so big time throwback. It's
Ooh.
11 years old. All right, question number 2. What show took out the most awards at the recent Emmys, taking home a total of 9 awards?
An interesting 50-50 question.
Darian's got a great point. Apparently, yeah, coriander is a genetic thing. If it tastes like soap, it's in your genes. Yeah, which is an interesting one. The chat has gone completely off the rails today, by the way. It's well off topic. We've got people standing pineapple pizza, a heated debate about coriander versus whether it's good or not. It's all over the place, but I'm here for it. All right, question number 3. Who is pictured here with her parents? You know this one? You sounded very enthused by it.
Just confident with him, so therefore you go from that to
Right.
the answer.
Yeah.
What if it's the brother?
True.
Well, there's a little clue for you guys. This person who has a brother. Oh my goodness, I can't even keep up with the chat today. It's so.
I'm just not even commenting on it. I'm just going to let them go.
It's all over
It's
the
nice
place.
to see. They're all just friends. They're not even doing this.
Yeah,
They're just here for a chat.
we're just hanging out.
Yeah. Which is like, that's what a pub quiz becomes anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah. All right, question number 4. Which film trilogy's 2009 film was set in Las Vegas, its 2011 sequel in Bangkok, and the final installment in 2013 in Las Vegas again?
I'll say this, going back to old memes that they're talking about. I only ever heard Laurel. I never heard Yanni ever.
I can't remember that one, to be honest.
You don't remember that one where it was Laurel?
I
Laurel
remember it, but
something?
I can't remember what I heard. I think I heard Laurel. But that whole thing's just a EQ thing. It's like it's whether you're more attuned to hearing low sounds or high pitched sounds. Because in the low sounds it's somebody saying Laurel, and in the high pitch there's like a voice that goes Yanny.
And yet everyone got very emotional about it.
They did. Yeah.
Despite your unassailable logic there.
I was Laurel, and I believe I was black and blue with the dress.
Yeah.
As people are also starting to talk about. All right, question number 5. For what film did I win my first and only Oscar?
Haven't seen this film. From what I could tell, it was very Oscar baity. She was due though, for sure.
Whoa, Dre, bringing the banhammer down hard on Eric Rojo there.
300 seconds?
Yeah, that's true.
It was inappropriate behavior from Eric Rojo.
It was going hard. It was too much, man.
Yeah.
All right, question number 6. This Tony Award-winning musical was based on which of Shakespeare's comedies?
Howard Keel. He was in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers as well. Just a very over-the-top ham of an actor. Look at him on the poster. Like,
I mean, yeah, look at that poster.
Yeah, that's what he's like throughout Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
He's like those
Haven't seen him in this.
Those
but
classic
I think
Hollywood misogynists just laughing their way through it, just having the time of their life. So, man. Oh dear. Moving on. Question number 7. Shell is the protagonist of what video game series?
What is Yanpai art?
Hey man, it's analogous to DeviantArt, I imagine.
If Yanpai came down hard on us tonight, like right.
We're getting in trouble with Yanpai art. Oh dear.
I don't have a clue about the answer to this one, by the way. I assume my brother at home will, and I know you two know it, but yeah, no idea.
Well, yeah, I definitely know it, but I imagine Dre will know it too.
I'd say you will. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move on. Question number 8. Which British band is this, whose popularity peaked in the early 80s with Cool for Cats, Up the Junction, and Labelled It with Love being among their hits? I feel like that could be any British band in the 80s. Like they kind of just all look like that.
And had song titles sort of like that. I mean, yeah, there are definitely, when we get to the answer, we can talk about some bands this could have been.
Yeah.
I do know this one. Up the Junction's a good song.
Finn saying Cool for Cats is an absolute banger. John Lee says they are fantastic live.
I have heard that.
All right. Moving on. Question number 9. Whose face is reflected in these melting ice cubes? Ooh.
You're pulling it all out tonight.
This is vintage.
I got to get you to do some more melting ice cubes for us.
The melting ice cubes are classic.
It's kind of not a bad Photoshop job either, like the melting ice cubes.
No, I think they're pretty good. They were big for a while and then they vanished, but
BION fans is new to me. Yeah, we were really stuck on them a few years back. But it has been a while.
I quite rate
Jake's
them.
never made one.
And it was always who's taken some time to cool off after winning 4 grand finals in a row or something like that. How many of these style gimmicks do you have? I got a folder on our server with like probably 30 or 40 of them, I reckon.
These days, we have got a little boring with it, and it's just mostly pints, some celebrity cubes. They can be quite gimmicky. If you guys ever have any ideas for them, let us know, because bring on and get a fun concept. But...
Brendan asked me for a paparazzi camera shot for the X this week, so...
Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right, and question number 10. What numbered scary movie film was released in 2013? 3, 4, or 5?
They just keep going, eh?
Yeah. Finn's suggestion is put Ice Cube, the rapper, in an ice cube.
Pretty good. I wonder if we've done it. It is pretty good, though.
It's so good that I can almost guarantee that we've done it, but...
How many of these scary movie films did you wind up seeing?
3, I believe.
Because I saw 2, and that was it.
I've definitely seen 1, 2, and 3 100%. I've maybe seen 4. And I 100% have not seen 5.
I don't even know if they keep going after that.
Yeah. Anyway, here is the next clue for the Ponderous Puzzle, to keep it rolling on. I was initially not considered right for camera because my teeth were too big. In my home country, I am considered a national treasure, although I am irked by that description of me. In 2002, I was named among the 100 greatest Britons following a nationwide vote, and my marriage to Jane Oriel lasted 47 years until her death in 1997. We had 2 children. And I'll leave that up while I wait for you guys to send me in your answers. All right, I got answers from Jono. Oh, there's answers from Andre. Yeah. I thought that was a pretty good round, actually.
Wasn't bad. Nice little balance. He even had some music, which is tough to do in a round where you can't actually play anything.
Yeah.
So yeah. Good.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty fun. There's some good stuff in there, some video games, a couple of video games actually.
Yeah, I was thankful for the first video game, not the second one.
All right. Let's see. That's going to put you on. All right, cool. We got some scores. And let's go through. A lot of people saying they feel really confident they got the ponderous puzzle in the first round. I think
Yeah,
I
What
guess,
from? There was like no clues in that first one.
I guess you'll just have to wait and see.
for me, like even just the picture was quite nice, but
Yeah, I thought the picture was pretty generous in the first round, but that's all right. Anyway, round 2. If you press this app on your phone, you would be launching Doodle Jump, which is one of the highest paid apps of all time. Doodle Jump, the best mobile game ever, apparently.
surely DeviantArt again. That's
Yeah.
absurd.
It was like
Yeah, what?
really just rudimentary phone games from the early days of like
The app
smartphones.
game. Yep.
It was like your guy will bounce up, you can move him left and right. Don't fall. Rajesh says Flappy Bird did it first. I don't know that it did. I think this is well predates Flappy Bird.
I remember we asked a question about Flappy Bird when that happened, though, which I was pretty proud of because it was so quick. The Flappy Bird thing.
Yeah.
What
Right,
a saga that was.
question number 2. What show took out the most awards at the recent Emmys, taking home a total of 9 awards? Schitt's Creek
Mhm.
is the thing. Now, you said in your answer that you thought they took home 7.
Yeah, because I wrote an NZ Hero question about it today. I think it was actually only 7, but
no, I can tell.
either way, it won the most.
No, I can tell it's definitely 9. They took home 7 like at the main awards, and then they got one for like costuming, and another one that's like a.
Yeah, okay.
They don't do them at the main awards.
Mhm.
You know, the whatever the other Emmys where they're like, we don't care about costuming that much.
I guess 9 does make more sense because you take 4 just for acting, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe they won all 4 for comedy. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
great show.
Yeah. Question number 3. Who's pictured here with her parents, Angelina Jolie?
Yeah, just nice to see John Boyd right around when he won the Oscar as well.
Yeah. He looks great in that photo.
hmm
Man, he looks really good.
Yes, that coming home sort of. He had a good 70s, John Boyd.
Mm. All right, question number 4. Which film trilogy is 2000? Blah, blah, blah. It's The Hangover. I don't know. We don't need to go over it again. It was The Hangover.
It happened.
They did a third when they could have been fine with just one. All right.
Don't even think I saw the third.
I definitely didn't see the third. I saw the second and was like, oh, this wasn't great. All right. Question number 5. For what film did Kate Winslet win her first and only Oscar? The Reader, for which she won Best Actress in 2009.
Big year for, I think, Little Children and Revolutionary Road. They're all around the same time. So she had a good run going, and it
Does
kind of
she?
made sense.
Does she still do stuff? What has she been in lately?
Seen Winslet in a while. I assume she does, but yeah, it's been a while.
I'm gonna Google it while I move on to the next question. Question number 6. This Tony Award-winning musical, Kiss Me Kate, was based on The Taming of the Shrew.
As well as many other musicals and films.
Yeah. She's in a 2020 movie called Ammonite, which looks like a British period piece. So, sounds about right. Question number 7. Shell is the protagonist of Portal.
So that's the one where you make the holes in the.
Yeah, that's the one. It's pretty big
Yeah.
video game series.
People love those games, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't have known that.
It's kind of a tricky one because you don't really see her. You just play as her.
Well, yeah, in my head it was just a game where you literally just went around making holes in walls, and I know nothing about it.
It's a good game. Dre, I assume you would have played Portal back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Classic.
classic. BION fan says everyone knows Portal, guys. Just
Trust me, trust me.
directed at you, Jono.
I know.
All right, question number 8. Which British band is this whose popularity peaked in the early 80s? Squeeze.
Yeah, they had a good long run there, actually, Squeeze. But it could have been Madness. It could have been The Jam. I mean, there's a bunch
Yeah,
of those
there's a bunch of
early
bands.
80s British. Yeah.
The Jam still tours The Jam, but it's like just that one guy.
Ugh, so bad. There's a lot of bands that do that, but The Jam might be the most egregious.
Famously, was it The Jam? I think it was the Jam. It might not have been, but my band got offered an opening spot for I think it was the Jam, and we couldn't do it because it was the night before my wedding.
I thought you were going to say we couldn't do it because it wasn't actually the Jam.
Turned it down because, it's just that one guy, and I was like, nah, man, get me all the members or nothing.
I need Paul Weller, yeah.
All right, question number 9. Whose face is reflected in these melting ice cubes? Susan Boyle.
Yeah, again, is a throwback. That's someone you don't see really anymore.
Yeah, she was sort of like an early YouTube big time celebrity thing when they first started uploading clips from the show to YouTube.
Yeah, from those talent shows. Yeah. Exactly.
Stephen Carl tells me that Rednecks franchised themselves. Did they really franchise themselves? I've had the idea of franchising bands for years. I think it'd be amazing to set up like Green Day New Zealand, Green Day Australia, and Green Day Australia just cover like it's just a band that play all Green Day songs and do like everything like Green Day, but the band, but they cover like Australia, New Zealand, and go up to like Asia and stuff like that. And you
it's like Krusty the Clown, with his clown colleges. Yeah, where he's like setting up territories. I do like that as well. The franchise performed at Shadows in 2012. That's very good.
I love that it was the Rednecks that came up with it as well.
Yeah, that's genius. Well,
and anybody can play it. Here you go.
I'll tell you what, they can do it because no one, almost guarantee you, no one in the world other than the band could name a member of Rednecks. All right.
You'd literally believe anyone. Like, I'm a member of the Rednecks. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, great. I like Cotton Eye Joe. It was a good song. Question number 10. What numbered scary movie film was released in 2013? Scary Movie 5.
Yeah, it just made sense because the first was 2000 around then. So
I honestly think
you're going to squeeze out that many by then. Probably.
I honestly think the first might have been 1999. Oh no, 2000. Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah, I just remember coming around when like X-Men did that summer, 2000.
All right, cool. Do you want to see scores before we go into a list?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. It tied up a fair bit. Dre's now on 26, and Jono's got a lead with 28, but just a couple of points ahead. There's not much in it today. We've got a pretty fun list, actually. I think it's a cool one, an interesting one. It's a geography list. If you're ready, here it is. Oh, and we've got the spinning globe. Any 10 of the 17 countries sharing a land border with one and only one country.
Ooh, neat.
Notabene, fully independent countries only. Do not count those connected to another country by man-made bridges or tunnels. BION fans is hyped on the spinning globe popping up.
That's good to see.
It truly is a classic. So that's the question. Any 10 of the 17 countries. How long do you guys want for this? Should we do quarter past?
Yeah, sounds good.
7 minutes?
Sure.
Or do you want a bit longer?
Well, I'm fine with 7. I like this one.
I'm going to put on some songs. We'll take a break. Go grab a drink. Write down some answers. Go to the bathroom. Do whatever you got to do. And we'll see you soon. I'm going to play that song that I played at the start. Because, man, I love it. What a great song. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Open to the ground. can only make you tell. Break two for the benefit of one. I'm east into the ocean. I'm easy. 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 Encasing myself in your arms. Your tight embrace stings my sunburned skin. Warm bodies, cool night. You got me secluded in your isolation. You take me, but you won't tell me why. You separate me from the rest for your private interests. Oh, I am here. It's not that hard. Just say what you want. Just say what you want before someone else does again. I am here just for you. I am waiting for you. But what can I do if someone else comes along, knowing what they want? Just a thing silk had in your hold. You pull me in. Can I trust that it's real? Drunken infatuation can only reflect true emotion. So, is this how you really feel? You take me, but you won't tell me why. You separate me from the rest for your private interests. Oh, I am here. It's not that hard. Just say what you want. Just say what you want before someone else does again. I am here just for you. I am waiting for you. But what can I do if someone
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Inspiring Tortoise, when are we getting some of the Beths on this playlist? We would absolutely love to have the Beths in our playlist. I can guarantee you, we're big fans. These guys went to high school with them. They know them really well. Good friends with them. We love their music, but unfortunately, we just cannot play their songs because they're a bit well known and they're big time copyrighted. So
Yeah,
there we
I'm
go.
sure if I asked John O'Pearce, he would say yes, but then maybe his agent wouldn't. So
Yeah.
that's
Also,
probably it. But yeah, no, we are fans of the
I
band.
think their New Zealand manager just invited you to play Counter-Strike, Jake, on stream, so that was fun.
He did.
This
It
is
was
true.
very funny. And I'm
Yeah, we're like as close as we are with the best, we are closer with their NZ manager. So maybe.
yeah, absolutely. All right, answers. Here they go. Any 10 of the 17 countries sharing a land border with one and only one country: Brunei, Canada, Denmark, Dominican Republic, East Timor, aka Timor-Leste, Gambia, Haiti, Ireland, Lesotho, Monaco, Papua New Guinea, Portugal, Qatar, San Marino, South Korea, United Kingdom, and Vatican City.
Yeah, there's some nice gimmies there. Obviously, UK was good, and then you go with the little ones. A lot of little ones in there that are quite nice, as long as you know that they count.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there's some goodies in there.
Yeah.
Edward Quintel says, "Thanks for playing my song, team." That's right. I was going to mention that song is by a band called Taco Joint that a few weeks ago Ed asked if we could throw the song in the playlist, and I had to listen to their EP or album. I can't remember which it was, and that was the song I liked the most off of it. It was cool. So yeah, Taco Joint, go check them out. We like hearing your music and stuff, people. If you want to send things in that you've made, that's cool. It might get on the playlist. Anyway, here's how the scores stack up after that break. Jono's still in the lead with 38. Andre just behind on 36. Things could get dicey going into these last couple of rounds. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Here we go. Round 3, Potluck. Question number 1. A hologram of a dove is a standard security feature on which credit card? American Express, MasterCard, or Visa?
Those classic ones in a pub where everyone pulls their cards out and all that. So you get that, when you ask about states and everyone just looks, how many stars are on the bottle, and they're just looking at the bar.
Rugby Kiwi 9 has asked, what about Singapore for the list? I believe it said fully independent countries, which Singapore is a city-state, right? Would that be the difference?
No, Singapore is definitely an independent country. I think it's just fully an island, as far as I know. I don't think they have any on the mainland. Tama J also says Samoa, but no, American Samoa isn't a country. It's a territory of the U.S. So, no, it's sort of, yeah, I don't know what you'd call it.
Oh yeah, no. So Singapore has a bridge. Inspiring Tortoise says Singapore is. There was a note in there about not connected by bridges.
The bridge bails us out. That's good.
There you go.
That's
Bailed out by bridges.
Always.
Just like the National Party a few years ago. I love Simon Bridges. What a guy. Anyway, question number 2. Moving on. These devils can afford to waste gas. They live where? An Arab country with the world's largest oil reserves. And I got to mute this question. I know I do.
Great song as well.
I know. More teams. The stuff's crazy. I always watch it on YouTube and stuff, and it was in that one MIA music video as well.
I want to say Kanye and Jay-Z, did they do it in the Otis video, or did they just get kind of close? It's similar.
I'm not sure.
That's sort of what I think of when I see
it buzzes me out though. Anyway. All right, question number 3 for the potluck. What type of fruit is a damson?
Nice mix in the potluck so far.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Question number 4. This famous handbag, named after actress and singer Jane Birkin, is made by which French company? We got a bunch of people coming in with the damn son jokes, like damn son and a damn son, where'd you find those? Nice. It's low hanging fruit, but I like it.
Very good too.
Fair call, Tom, actually, but I think the thought process more is that it's not bordered by a country per se.
Yeah, that would be my thinking as well. It's not technically a country that borders it, right? But
Yeah, that's how I read it. Otherwise, yeah, it kind of could be there. I mean, it wouldn't really hurt.
yeah.
But I guess you'd have to worry about other qualifiers then, maybe.
Anyway, question number 5. Oh, Jono, you're gonna love this. What common phrase can be derived from this diagram? Oh, we can't play that song.
You're so trigger happy now. I like it. So gun shy.
Yeah, I figure it's always nice to see one of these classic, like, what's the hidden meaning of the diagram question pop up, because they're
Matt dislikes them more than I do. But
a rare
I'm not a
gem.
huge fan. Yeah.
Well, Matt
mean,
just doesn't like them when you give him a round of 10 and he has to put them together.
Yep. Foreshadowing right there.
We got a lot of debate about Samoa or American Samoa in the chat. These cubs are clouded what? I'm gonna play this music because I think it's just generic stock music. And they're pretty cute.
It's a nice clip.
Nothing better than a clip of just some animals to some nice music. Yeah, nice. Speaking of, earlier they asked how many of our funny Photoshop templates do we have. A celebrity cube.
Classic.
Who is it?
Celebrity Cube will never die.
Yeah, celebrity cube is great. I did a celebrity cube just today. That I personally think is way too obscure to be a celebrity cube.
Oh,
but...
that's right. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't disagree. We'll come back to what it is next week. Yeah, I don't disagree.
Once that quiz has been, we can, or we could just do it, talk about it as a fun little nod for people who watch the live stream. They'll get a free point. But honestly, I can't even remember his name.
I can, but it's not. He's not easy.
What kind of celebrity is it?
He's like, everyone would know him, but nobody would know his name.
Yeah.
Is he the lead singer of the Rednecks? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a guy you know the face of, exactly.
Yeah. No, he's from one of the Rednecks franchises.
Yeah, it was a bit obscure from Brendan, I have to say.
Hello to X55 who says they're new here. Hello, welcome to our quiz. This is where we once a week do a quiz with a whole bunch of people who like to quiz with us. Never mind. Anyway.
Advertising.
Advertising. Question number 8. How many colors feature on the flag of Barbados? And we would have absolutely played some Riri, right?
I could tell you. Oh, okay, yeah. I was just gonna say, we might have played some Kokomo.
Yeah, I guess that's the other option.
Was Barbados even mentioned in that song? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe Bermuda, but yeah. For once, no Kokomo points.
Yeah, but no, it definitely would have been some Riri, right?
Yeah.
Some bad girl Riri. Somebody says the picture looks like it's taken at Gulf Harbour. Anyway, moving on. Question number 9. Dawn Princess, Queen Victoria, Victoria, Carnival Spirit, and Celebrity Solstice are all types of what? Jean Marie, I love that flag. Yeah, it's one of my faves. Did I just say that?
Great flag.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's quite a recent flag, I believe. Like, I think they changed it in 1966. Very recent.
I remember.
Yeah. All right. And lastly, for our potluck round, question number 10. Here are the 5 Great Lakes. Which letter represents the one which is located entirely within the USA? Enjoying that gag from Inspiring Tortoise there. All right. And for those of you at home who are wondering whether or not you've got that ponderous puzzle, here's the next clue to help you along. I went to Clare College, Cambridge. I have more honorary degrees from British universities than any other person. I have numerous titles, but the one you'd hear most often comes before my name, Sir, which I received in 1985. All right. So I'm going to get some answers from you guys. In the meantime, how about that Carabao Cup? Oops, that's the scores before they've been updated. How about
Yeah,
that?
Carabao Cup. I mean,
Carabao Cup?
Everton can't stop winning 5-2. Jordan Pickford at fault for at least one of the two today, but that's fine. Yeah, good win. And you guys as well, right there. So you're playing Liverpool, assuming they beat the powerhouse of Lincoln.
Liverpool or Lincoln, yes.
Okay, well, I'll tell you which one you should want. The thing was, your game against Liverpool last year was one of the best games I've ever seen in the League Cup, but it was just a shame what happened.
Oh yeah, what a fun game
Wonderful
that
game.
was. It wasn't
Amazing.
even that bad to lose it because like it's the League Cup and losing
It's
it on those penalties after that game. Man, that was a great time.
I like that we haven't banned Aches. He is from Pakistan. I am all for Pakistan, so it's a good thing we've kept him. And he hasn't actually advertised yet. He's just getting close.
Yeah. All right, let's go through some answers, I reckon. Everyone's saying let's talk about the UEFA Super Cup, please. And a couple of people laughing at my Steam notifications. I forgot to close Steam this week in the background, guys, and I currently can't do it because it's on the wrong screen. So.
See, everyone in the chat knows what Steam is. I know what Steam is as well, but most normies that go to our quiz don't know Steam. So that's why a games round, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
whereas the chat is a fan.
We'll move on. We won't talk about it. A hologram of a dove is a standard security feature on Visas. Visa credit cards. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people in pubs just pull out their wallet there, right?
It's a classic, yeah.
If you've got a team of 8, somebody's bound to have one between them.
There's you kind of try to avoid keyboard questions as well because someone's always got a phone, like an old BlackBerry that's got a keyboard on it. So
yeah. All right. Well, these daredevils can afford to waste gas. They live where? An Arab country with the world's largest oil reserves, Saudi Arabia. Man, scary stuff, but fun. Anyway, question number 3. What type of fruit is a damson? It is a plum. Damn, son, look at those plums. Thanks for the joke, BION fans.
Well delivered.
Question number 4. This famous handbag, named after actress and singer Jane Birkin, is made by Hermes. The Birkin bag,
Yes.
which... Oh, sorry.
It's just one that. Sorry, I was just gonna say it's just one that's like Hermes has just kind of shown up in the quiz enough over the years. I wouldn't have known the brand otherwise, but that's the bag. So.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know that much about like in-depth knowledge about high-end fashion, but yeah, it's just from quizzing. All right, question number 5. Isn't it pronounced Hermes? It very well could be. You could definitely be right. What common?
Dre and I were not standing up there to try to clarify.
What common phrase can be derived from this diagram? Once in a blue moon.
Which is the kind of thing you'll be seeing on Tuesday night.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, these cubs are clouded leopards. Beyond fans wants to know if we can get a hold of the Chase board game and play it on stream. I mean,
I've heard about the game. Yeah.
I'd be kind of up for it, to be honest.
Hey, if our mate Sean wants to send us a copy of the game, maybe.
Yeah, if we can get a free copy of the Chase board game, I'll play it on stream with you guys. We could get Matt on for that one, I reckon.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be fun. All right, question number 7. Celebrity Cube. It is Rachel Hunter.
Yeah, I like that Marie Jane thought she'd ruined it with Blake Lively, a much younger person, Blake Lively. Not so much.
My dad in the, I want to say 90s,
Yeah.
took her and
Rod Stewart
out on his yacht that he
Wow.
owned with a friend of his. Took them out for a yacht trip of the harbour.
Very cool.
Did he like get to talk to Rod Stewart and stuff, or
I'd say so. I don't think he
or was he just literally the driver?
I mean, he was the driver, but it's like they were hanging out. All right, question number 8. How many colours feature on the flag of Barbados? I've been a bit sneaky here because there's actually a couple of flags of Barbados in this picture. There's one on the back of the boat, and there's one on the clock tower in the background there. Now, Jono, I've given you a point here, I think, because it's a tricky one. You're right. I've said 3, blue, yellow, and black, but you've said black isn't a colour, which is a classic. Oh man, X55 is getting gnarly. I hate you, dear host. I hate you. You do not share my ink.
We gotta take that guy out. So,
Dre and
That is
I.
a feud. My God.
Maximus is saying black is a constant. Oh, that's funny.
yeah, I think if you write the answer in the way we refer to the black and say,
Yeah, I feel like in a flag.
edging.
Yeah, with it when it's flags and you talk about flag colors, it's like you kind of just be like, it's got 3, but anyway, should we move on? I gave you 2 because I see where you're coming from. Anyway, moving on. Question number 9. Dawn Princess, Queen Victoria, Carnival Spirit, and Celebrity Solstice are all types of what? Cruise ships.
F's in the chat for the cruise ship industry. Good lord.
Yeah, sheesh. Who knows
Same
if they're still cruise ships. All right, question number 10. Here are the 5 Great Lakes. Which letter represents the one which is located entirely within the USA? It is B, which is Lake Michigan. Michigan.
Yeah, you got Michigan. You're all right.
I was just going Michigan. Is ship acceptable? Beyond Fans wants to know. Would you give ships? Because it's technically correct, right?
Yeah.
Technically, but also no.
It's like if we gave half points, it would be a half point, but
It's like a letter of the law, yeah. Technically they are.
In some markers, we had the round one the other day, the Martin Luther King and juniors there, but I don't think you need juniors. Some think you do, so I don't.
Yeah. All right.
This one's a little different because it's our fault with the wording. Like we opened it up to where it is technically a correct answer.
All right. Should we go art and literature? Do you want to see your scores before we do? I mean, I feel like you know your scores. It's 48-46. You've both been just smashing it for the last few rounds.
Art and literature's a good one though.
Just the ponder separating.
Yeah,
Yep.
I feel like it can definitely be a decider. Art and literature.
And yeah, it's the ponderous because I got a couple wrong in the first 2 rounds, and yeah, that's it. It's different.
All right, here we go. Art and literature. How many clock faces feature in Salvador Dali's The Persistence of Memory? 3, 4, or 5? I can tell you one thing. There's definitely at least one. Beyond Fan says Jono should know his books enough to take the win here. You forgetting BION fans. Dre used to work at a library.
Big true.
Dre was a librarian for a while. Jono may have worked at Whitcoulls, but
I worked at a library, but very briefly.
they're
Not
both
for the state, not as tenured.
yeah, they're both pretty good on their books.
But you got the art as well. And
All right.
this is a toughish start.
Question number 2. The Battle of Five Armies occurred in what 1937 novel?
Never have I considered how many clocks are in that painting. That's good.
That's a good question, yeah.
Yeah.
I have some real good art history wanky nonsense to talk about when we get to the answer as well.
I've been writing a bit about Salvador Dali lately. Very interesting guy. Like the Chupa Chups thing, I always enjoy.
Oh, that's one of my
the Mae West couch.
That's one of my favorite bits of art trivia is that the Chupa Chups logo was designed by Salvador Dali, and he was paid like a crazy amount of money to do it too.
It's quite a logo.
It's like $750,000 in like the 80s or 70s or something.
Yeah, it was late. That's right.
Yeah, just to design a logo. Gnarly. Anyway, question number 3. This 1950s painting is an example of a style called abstract what?
Nice round for Joey Main. Nice round for Maya as well.
Yeah, BION fans has a bonus question for you guys. What are the five armies?
That's a question for Dre.
Do you have them up your sleeve? Would you have them?
Yeah, it's the two bad guys, and then the men and the elves and the dwarves. I think it's the orcs, and I guess the wargs are like one of the other armies, but it gets weird because it's really just orcs.
Wheels are coming off this round. People say, "No, we're with it. We're with it."
Oh, I think Matthew Grock was referring to his own quiz.
Right. Question number 4. Marilyn Monroe did a famous nude photo shoot in 1947 when she was an emerging actress, who would later purchase the rights to those photos for just US $500.
Especially because it makes it seem like he got this great deal, but it's a very like shady thing. Like, it's not great.
It's really not good.
Not great, but it sort of looked like look at him, like
what a
business move. You can't deny that.
What a businessman. So skeezy. Joseph Main says, I would like to point out I work in a contemporary art gallery and you still aren't forgiven for the Guptill crack.
Yeah, but he knows his history. and I didn't know about the Guptill crack.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Question number 5. Air, earth, fire, and what other are the 4 elements in astrology?
Are you serious? This is easily the easiest question.
and really, you just got to think of Captain Planet, but
yeah,
which is very kind. Like beyond it being so easy,
it's hard.
Did we? Claire says we let Getty images slip through.
Did we?
Oopsie daisy.
Is that in the last one? I want to see it. Where?
Oh, is it? No,
I don't see it. I think she's just implying that it's a photo from Getty Images. Anyway, question number 6. In 1911, Pablo Picasso was among those questioned by police after which work of art was stolen from the Louvre in Paris?
Funny around this one because there have been some hard ones and then just a few that are total layups. And I'm not saying it to be rude. I think people will do quite well in this question. It's just one of those.
All right. Well, I'm going to move on anyway. Question number 7. And Then There Were None was the best-selling novel by what popular author?
I think we've talked about this book every second quiz.
I don't know about. We've definitely talked about it before because we've mentioned the original name of this book, which is
without giving it. Yeah, of course.
Horrifying name for a novel, but a product of its time.
The original replacement title, less horrifying, but still very much needed replacing as well. So
yeah, exactly. Very much a product of its time, and obviously. It's not great by any means. Marie Jane says, I have a copy of this with the original horrifically racist title.
Be worth something like an old book like that, but
It
yeah, you
probably-
wouldn't keep that out.
It probably would be, and obviously, it's named after a
Nursery rhyme. Yeah.
a nursery rhyme, but still horrifically racist is correct. Anyway, question number 8. How are Toodles, Nibs, Slightly, Curly, and the twins collectively known?
I think it's interesting seeing these questions when we can't use audio. I'm just thinking of so many audio clues we could put in.
Yeah, I know. Would be.
No,
would be good.
it's not even a bad thing. It's just like quite interesting just to see the difference. Because there are times probably where we give it away too much. One could say. So.
All right. Question number 9. This film is based on a book by what author? And of course, there was a clip here that I would have been fine to play. I'm not saying I would have loved it. I wouldn't have hated it. I would have just been okay to play it.
Are we talking Fergie?
I think so. I think it was just the trailer.
We probably would have heard Fergie then.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see this film?
Never saw it. Baz Luhrmann's made some fine films, but I didn't see this one.
Yeah, I mean, Strictly Ballroom's like the best film ever. I don't know about.
I do
I
like
don't know about the best film ever. I definitely.
that was a bit hyperbole, but it's a fine film, and Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge, they were fun.
I oversold it, but yeah.
It really did. It's from a good era of Aussie films, Strictly Ballroom.
Yeah,
as well.
Strictly Ballroom, great film, really fun.
Yeah, the greatest film we've made.
The greatest, truly a masterpiece of cinematography and every other aspect of filmmaking. Anyway, the last for our quiz, we're already onto it.
Cool.
Question number 10. Which author created a fictional organization called the Tet Corporation? Dan Brown, John Grisham, or Stephen King?
Had as good writing stock imagery around them.
Yeah, that giving absolutely nothing. And I'm sure all three of them wrote their novels with fountain pens too.
Grisham almost certainly. That or like over a typewriter with a smoke.
Well, that's like famously what's his face? George R.R. Martin of Game of Thrones writes his books on like his old like 1993 Windows PC.
Explains a lot.
Because half of his writing process is just turning it on and off, I think.
That's a good day for him. And look, when the New York Jets win a Super Bowl, he might release the book. He's just waiting. Loves the New York Jets.
I got in trouble once for Celebrity Cube, right? John Grisham, the answer. Famous author John Grisham. Because the clue was that he was once a congressman. From Tennessee or something like that, which is a classic BION clue. But some guy was really quite angry at us for putting in too many American questions, and he was like, how are we meant to know some congressman, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, yeah, you'd be right if it wasn't very famous author John Grisham, who we were talking about in the art and literature round. But, you know.
Every dad's favorite author, John Grisham.
Yeah, I forgot about the Ponderous Puzzle, so here's the next clue. I wrote and presented the documentary The Amber Time Machine, although perhaps my most influential work was 1979's Life on Earth. My youngest brother John was a successful businessman who died in 2012. And there's just a photo of the guy.
One of the greats.
Holding a
Still with us.
cute little cub there.
Still working as well.
Yeah, big time. All right. Art and literature. Let's do some answers because I already got mine. Here we go. How many clock faces feature in Salvador Dali's The Persistence of Memory? There are 3 clock faces across 4 clocks.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So it gets dubious because if you say how many clocks are there, some people argue it's a watch, some people argue it's like not a clock. It's tricky, but clock faces, there's definitely 3.
That for me was an example of
I didn't read the question. I just thought, there's 4 of them in there.
Yeah, same. And plus we did an NZ Herald question today. That was about.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I don't even know.
Dre and I both saw that in the NZ Herald today. And went, oh, great. Okay, that's a gimme for us. Nope.
You both got it wrong.
Yeah.
To give you a bit of art history that I read today while looking at this, that is like probably almost definitely somebody just like going onwards. The three upward faces clocks are supposed to represent the past, the present, and the future, and the downward facing clock is meant to represent the inevitability of time, or the omniscience of time.
Yeah.
Great thesis statement right there. I like
Yeah.
it.
I feel like Shane Field crushed you with the word timepieces. We could have just said that and call it a day.
Well, yeah, but if I said timepieces, you would have all got it right.
Yeah.
Have you
Would have
seen
been a
it?
great question.
Have you seen it, by the way, Jake?
In person?
Yeah.
No.
It's at MoMA.
Maybe I did then.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones that's surprisingly small. It's one of those work.
Oh, hold on.
Tiny.
Maya, did we see it when we went to Mama? No, I didn't see it apparently.
Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, Momo's got a lot of stuff, but if it's there, like, what were you doing? That's better. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I
It'd be
feel
one of
like
the 10 most famous works there.
I feel
would
like
say.
maybe it wasn't there when we were there or something. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I don't think it's been moved, but question number 2. The Battle of Five Armies occurred in the Hobbit.
Yeah, so the only thing there is someone might have put Lord of the Rings, and obviously that's not correct. Yeah,
Obviously.
obviously.
Obviously,
But, yeah,
that's not correct.
1937, and the picture there is nice as well.
Question number 3. Woman 5 by Willem de Kooning, is an example of abstract expressionism. I really don't know what other word people were going to put there. Art?
I was gonna say art in the same way cruise ships was correct. Art would have been correct here too, I guess. But
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah, it's a good point. But no, it's the only kind of art it really could have been, expressionism, abstract. I can't think of anything else it could have been.
It's kind of a thingy that I've noticed since I've started working here, and it's like we've definitely refined our wording, because if we were to write this question nowadays, I would we'd probably write something like, this is an example of a work from an art movement known as abstract what?
Yes.
Just
Yeah,
to
That little bit, yeah.
just to get rid of the ambiguity of it, because so that in a pub people can't go, well, it technically is abstract art, so I should be right.
was that your BION fans impression?
Yeah.
Poor guy's in the hospital and everything.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, question number 4. Marilyn Monroe did a famous nude photo shoot, which was bought for $500 by Hugh Hefner.
He's so proud of it.
He used it to make Playboy.
Yeah, he's so proud
what
of
an
it.
investment! My God.
What a guy.
I reckon.
Jeepers. Question number 5. Earth, fire, it's water. Come on. This is the easiest question we've had.
If you said heart, I mean, good on you. Like, Marty would be pleased, but no. Gotta be pleased.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Question number 6. In 1911, Pablo Picasso was among those questioned by police after the Mona Lisa was stolen.
Just, yeah, like the most famous art theft. That one and probably the Boston 1990, which is a fascinating story. But yeah, those would be the 2 biggest art thefts.
Yeah, very big ones. I was reading about one the other day, actually, that I'm going to talk about briefly because it's really interesting. And maybe we talked about it in the quiz. Was it in the quiz last week, actually? The Stuart Little thingy? Did we ask that? Okay, so there's a famous artwork that was stolen and it went missing and nobody knew where it was for years. And then this one guy was watching Stuart Little 2 and noticed the artwork in the background and was like, oh, that artwork's been stolen. That's so curious, and got in touch with the team, like the production staff on Stuart Little 2, and asked them about it. And they were like, oh yeah, we bought it as a prop for the film. It was like $500, and it turned out it was the original one that was stolen.
Wow.
That's cool.
And they tracked it down because somebody noticed it in Stuart Little 2.
Very good.
And I thought that was fascinating.
That is good.
If you want to read about it, there's a Guardian article titled Stuart Little Leads Art Historian to Long Lost Hungarian Masterpiece.
Two masterpieces in that story, yeah. The painting and the motion picture. So.
And that sequel.
Anyway, moving on. Question number 7. And then there went on was the best-selling novel by Agatha Christie.
One of many big selling books by her, but yep. Huge.
Yeah. One of the quite racist titles is on the cover there.
Yeah.
Finn says Stuart Little is one of those classic meme movies up there with Chef, Mall Cop, and B Movie. I don't know why you're lumping Chef in with Mall Cop and B Movie.
See, I knew that.
It's close. It's very internety, that movie. Yeah.
I knew the B Movie and Stuart Little were. Chef kind of gets made fun of. I didn't realize Paul Blart Mall Cop was.
Oh, Paul Blart Mall Cop
Absolutely.
is
I know it's a
huge
dumb
meme
movie, but I didn't know it was a meme. Okay.
No, big time meme movie. It's like Mall Cop's almost as big as like Shrek
Wow.
as far as meme movies go. Anyway, question number 8. How are Toodles, Nibs, Slightly Curly, and the twins collectively known? The Lost Boys in the Peter
Again.
Pan books.
Many songs we could have played there.
I agree with BION fans. Chef is unironically a great film.
You've been telling me that for months. I should watch
It's-
it. You've told me that more than once.
It's not a. It's
Pretty good.
It's a pretty good film. It's like it's very just like, heartwarming tale that's, it doesn't exactly have a whole lot of drama to it, but you watch it for the food, really. And John,
Check that out.
yeah. No, I liked it. One of my two other favorite meme movies, Finn, for you to throw into the mix. They're not as big time, but Shark Tale is a really good meme movie, and Flushed Away. Flushed Away is one of my other favorite meme movies.
Scorsese has to add to the Shark Tale me. And the fact that like the way they all look in that film. Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that.
I agree with BION fans. The world's greatest on-screen grilled cheese. Question number 9. The Great Gatsby is based on a book by what author? F. Scott Fitzgerald. There we go. Yeah. And lastly, the last answer for our entire quiz. Which author created a fictional organization called the Tech Corporation? It was Stephen King in his Dark Tower novels, which they tried to make into that film series, which really did not take off.
That was very bad. Yeah.
Because that was what, McConaughey and Idris Elba?
Yeah, which is like wasting two great actors on an awful, awful script. But
Yeah. Yeah, it's not ideal. Anyway, that's our quiz. We're all done. I'll show you the sorting the winners slide, but I already know. It was valiant effort from both the guys this week, but Andre not getting that ponderous puzzle in the first round really hurt him, and Jono managed to take it by the 2 points that gave, 57 to 55.
Yeah, I was able to get a few wrong just because of the ponderous, which it so often comes down to. It was a good quiz tonight.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It seemed like,
good chat.
yeah, for the most part, anything you guys were getting questions wrong together. There was sort of nothing that either you both didn't know it or you both knew it. Matthew Grocott says 58 for Show Me the Monet this week.
oh, very nice.
Okay,
Which
took us
it,
down.
Take him out.
Got to have Show Me the Monet. Come on.
Yeah.
I always read that as Monet.
Show Me the Monet. I think
I refuse to pronounce it correctly.
Well, if at home you've got a tie to break, here is your tiebreaker for this week, which obviously we like to do. In what year did the TARDIS first appear on TV? Jono, you're this week's winner, which means Dre, you get to have first stab at it, and then Jono can just go higher or lower to beat you.
63.
63.
It's honestly probably right in there. I won't say the same. I'll probably go lower. Also, David Attenborough was the ponderous puzzle. I don't know if you said it.
Yeah, you might be right. I don't actually... Sorry.
I'm going to say 1961.
1961.
And yeah, I don't think we showed the ponderous.
Should have said the same, bro.
63 in the first episode
I'm not
of
going to
Doctor
say
Who.
the same. But I figured you knew it because you were confident.
I think BION fans and Mike Morgan might be correct that we did not show the ponderous answer. I can tell you that it's Sir David Attenborough was the answer to the ponderous puzzle.
Yep, so add that to your scores. Hopefully you got him early-ish. I thought it was a pretty nice ponderous.
First episode screened the same day that JFK was shot, apparently.
Wow, 2 tragedies in one day. That's
The start of Doctor Who is
Yeah.
equitable with the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
And the death of
long-lasting
well.
effects for both.
I'm sure there's a timeline where neither happened as well. All right, and that's our quiz for this week. I got no other questions. Do you guys have any more questions for anyone?
I was happy with the quiz tonight. I thought the chat did a great job. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, I came in with a bit of a cold, but feel a lot better after that. So that was good. I enjoyed it.
Shout-outs to Ulu for popping in. He had to go to dinner, but he still found time to say hello in the chat. I found that funny. Thanks everyone else as well for watching. It was fun.
Yeah, thanks to all our regulars, all of you in the chat, playing along, talking with us. It's always fun. We enjoy talking with you guys and just having a good laugh. I think it's definitely, for us at least, a more fun way of doing it than your regular traditional quiz. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good ride. We had 350 something of you in this week watching. So yeah, I kind of got nothing else left to say. Jono, Andre, any final words?
Bye.
Jono, you're the winner. You got any shout outs this week?
No shout outs. Just thank you all very much for coming and see you again next week. It's been fun just like every other week.
All right. Well, as per usual, I've been your host, Jake Love. You can find me on Instagram if you really want to. Jake loves you. Jono is on, I'm going to say Jono's on Hinge this week.
I am on Hinge right now. Yep.
Jono's on Hinge. You can find him on Hinge. And Dre, you can find at any public library, just stacking books.
Just say my name 3 times, I'll appear in the bathroom.
You got to say Andre's name 3 times in any public library, and he'll come to explain the nuances of the Dewey Decimal System to you. And if you want to get in touch with any of us, believe it or not, Quiz Nights on Facebook is the place for that. Send us a message. We're pretty good at responding. Other than that, I'm gonna play a song or two, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.
I won't disappear, never leave, no goodbye.